This is the syllabus overview for Intro to Healthcare Tech. This is a little bit about myself. If you watched the first video, I have a background in clinical laboratory science, and I went to Salisbury University for my bachelor's and Wilmington University for my master's in education. Before coming to William Penn, I worked in public health, and in addition to working at William Penn now, I also teach at Wilmington University in the health science department. Here's my contact information. Please feel free to reach out at any time. Email and Schoology message is the best way to reach me, but I try to get back to all emails and messages within 24 to 48 hours. Here is my class schedule. I have classes in the morning, just like your student, and after lunch, I will pull students out every now and then for small group lessons or additional supports. My office hour is from 1:30 to 2:30 daily, and I encourage your students to come anytime that they need help. This year in Intro to Healthcare Tech, we'll be looking at an introduction to the healthcare system. We'll look at careers, body systems, infectious disease, as well as blood flow to the heart and even EKG interpretation. Each week in class, on Mondays, the weekly folder will be published. Each daily folder will be pushed out one at a time. And Monday through Friday, we will have synchronous Zoom sessions, meaning all students are on together at 9 a.m. Students just have to click the link in Schoology to join. Our Zoom classes will be anywhere from about 30 to 40 minutes long. We'll go over expectations, and then students will have independent work to work on. Those types of assignments will differ depending on the day. Sometimes they're hands-on lab activities, sometimes they're review activities and quizzes. All late work for the week is due by 11:59 p.m. on Friday. Everything is due Monday through Friday. Nothing will be due over the weekend. Attendance is going to be really important this year. Online classes move a lot quicker than our in-person counterparts, so making sure that your student is on class or in class every week is going to be really important. If students miss a class, I ask that they check the daily folder, watch the Zoom recording, and do any work by 11:59 p.m. that night. As always, please reach out to me if you have questions. If your student misses class, I really encourage them to reach out to me to get a little bit of extra support to get them caught up. Our supply lists for this year, we have a number of things. Everything can be found at Walmart or the dollar store. Obviously, a Chromebook with computer you can get from school if you haven't already done so. I ask that they have something to take notes in. This could be a notebook, it could be a binder, up to the individual student. Students will need something to write with, a pen, a pencil. Highlighters are helpful for taking notes. Index cards are required. We make handmade index cards so students can use flashcards for learning bones, muscles, and other parts of the body. I do ask that students have a small whiteboard, but they can also use paper to hold up. Sometimes when we do review activities, we'll use the whiteboards. There's going to be a few labs. The gummy bear lab will already be done by the time you watch this video, but we will need clay for some of our bone, muscle, and cell labs. If a student's choosing to use a binder, dividers are nice. We'll have 7 units, so 7 dividers helps out. So please reach out to me if you have any questions about the supply list. And if anything's a hardship, let me know and we will work out something. Our grading policy is pretty easy this year. 60% is assessment, 40% is unit activities, which is your classwork and homework. And the final grade for the class is 50% marking period 1 and 50% marking period 2. I try to keep the gradebook updated as frequently as possible. I frequently update it daily. So please check Hack, check Schoology, and you'll see plenty of grades in there. If your student has a 0, that means they didn't turn something in. Typically, if they turn it in, they at least get a couple points. And again, email me or Schoology message if you have any questions. Our late work policy. In the workplace, deadlines are very important. So our late work policy for the entire department is as follows. I will take anything for up to 50% credit until the topic's been assessed in class with a quiz or a test. And this is typically at the end of the week. If there's a hardship, there's something going on, reach out and communicate. I can sometimes give extensions depending on the circumstances, but communication is key. If a student does turn something in late, I do also request that a message is sent just so I don't miss it. Make sure that you communicate with me that you turned something in late so that I can go in and update it quickly for you. Expectations for online participation and behavior. Attend Zoom daily. We're going to talk about some Zoom norms in just a second, and actively participate. That means talking on the mic when we're having a discussion, communicating in chat. It's really important that you engage and that you have conversation and you don't just log into Zoom and go and play on your phone or watch TV or something. Commit time each day for offline and online learning. The school has built time into your schedule in the afternoons to make sure that you have time to complete assignments. So this is what I ask students to do for Zoom etiquette. I ask that they mute themselves when they come in, that they're on time to class. I do ask that they turn on video. It's not required, but it really helps to build that sense of interaction in the class. I ask that they come prepared with all their materials and previous work done, and that they find a quiet place. And school policy is that they log in with their first and last name to Zoom. So this is the end of the syllabus overview for Intro to Healthcare Tech. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm really looking forward to working with your students this year, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in person sometime soon.